Okay, I'm just going to look at some tweets by men's issues people. I don't really call them MRAs. Okay, so before I read this tweet, I'm going to read what he's reacting to. So, someone called Rosemead, NO, I think this is on Facebook. Okay, men aren't dying young at high enough rates. Not all men get laid historically, traditionally, anything. Genetics show bottlenecks in male reproduction because men basically had harems, and little men were always pawns and cannon fodder. Okay, they didn't get the chance to fester in their bitterness. They died. This is just such extreme hatred. There are places for incels like religious positions, and that's gone too. There's no such thing as incel, by the way. The natural balance is off. Too many low-quality men are unable to live, produce nothing, and blame everyone else for their inferiority. All right, so females who can't even raise their kids correctly and are not reproducing at replacement rates, right, get to judge men as being inferior and having no right to live. Okay, okay. The women are not even held to any sort of standards, but let's not get into that because this is not really worth debunking. Cause there's nothing to debunk. This is just eugenics. This is just feminist fascism, right? So let's not go into that. It's the reaction to it is more interesting. So Honey Badger goes, men I don't find attractive enough should die, but also men I do find attractive are not fairly advantaged in society. Men I don't find attractive should die, but men also I do find attractive are unfairly advantaged by society. Okay. And he goes, this person replies, not saying that I agree with him or what he stands for, but I can see why figures like Andrew Tate have grown in popularity. So, like what? This is like a non sequitur. So, Andrew Tate is an influencer. He's a scam artist who's admitted to ripping men off in romance scams for 20k. Like, we ripped off one man for 20k, he admitted it. Right? Okay. And this person just brings him up. This has nothing to do with Andrew Tate. And this person brings up Andrew Tate, who's nothing to do with men's rights. Andrew Tate is for low status men who can't get status. That's who his fanboys are. And his fanboys, Andrew Tate fanboys, want to rip other men off and gain status by ripping other men off and get the girl. That's why he's popular. It's low status men who are male hostile. So why are you bringing Andrew Tate up? It's complete non sequitur. So this woman is talking about genociding men and killing men, right? And you're talking about dating and low status men not being able to get the girl. That's what you're basically pushing the issue too. Men always fucking do this all the fucking time. All the time. All the time. They do this. They do this. It's like, what? Never really heard the equivalent of this from any red pill bros. Yet, no, this comes from the red pill community, this biological reductionism. Like, turd flinging monkey, the magic of male scarcity, black pillars talking about inferior men genetically, looksism, what? And look, well, she isn't totally wrong. There's a kernel of truth there. Okay, you see the misandry there. There's a kernel of truth. Like, is he talking about himself here? Is the kernel of truth about you, fat face? Look at you. Look at you. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, he's validating a narrative is actually about himself. That's the ironic thing, right? Okay. So there's something wrong with men in men's rights spaces. Like, it's always complete non sequiturs, right? This woman's talking about killing men off, and it just brings up Andrew Tate at random. Now, MRA pedo-smearing a man just because he's a politician he doesn't like, pure scumbag. What a fucking creepy pedo. He's a 52-year-old man. This person posts about MRA stuff all the time. I've blocked him out. I've seen this. He's a 52-year-old man trading bearded bracelets with 14-year-old girls and taking selfies. Don't ever tell me this is normal or he is normal. He's going berserk. So this is what he's reacting to.
What is Justin Trudeau doing here, guys? Hello? Thank you. Do you want a bracelet? Do you want a bracelet? Thank you so much. Oh my god.
So yeah, so Justin Blue is trying to reach out to younger people, younger voters, teenagers, right? Okay, and he's a creepy pedo. So these don't look like pubescents to me. So you're a mental defect, CRC. You're a mental defect. You're a pedo-smearing mental defect. So pedo-smearing is the ultimate in male hostility. It's a threat narrative calling for the death of the person smeared indirectly, right? Okay, these are not prepubescents. These are teenage girls. Yeah, it's probably a bit weird, right? But why is he getting pedo smeared over this? Why? Okay, so this is what I've got to deal with on Twitter. And look, I'm stuck at the same number. I nearly got to 750 recently, but the thing is, I call people out, and I don't follow misandrists in the men's rights space, and I don't lift them up. I don't signal boost them. I call them out and criticise them, and they get offended and they stop following me and they block me, right? So I've either got meek, mild, submissive MRAs who are really apologetic to feminists and suck up to them, or I've got the nut jobs who are misandrists, who pedo smear and who are right wing. This is a right winger. This is a right winger right here. So he thinks it's okay just to pedo smear, right? Because he belongs to a political party I don't like, therefore I get to pedo smear him. Complete scumfuck. But this is a radical feminist. If you engage in pedo smearing, you're a radical feminist. It's a feminist narrative. You're a radical feminist. Yeah, pedo smearing of men is feminism, as far as I'm concerned. So this is just a brief glimpse into the Twitter space when it comes to men's rights. It's toxic, it's garbage, it's trash. This is why we're going nowhere. This is why we've got to create our own movement that's separate, right? This is not me being fussy, right? This is not me just creating unnecessary divides. This is me separating from the scum. Over and out.